This is part of a 2-week Greek trip.
We just came from Santorini, which was amazing, and I'm so excited for Athens. Like an escape room to get in.
And when we opened that door, wow, this place was huge. It's 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It has a laundry room that we didn't show here. It felt like a whole other world. We went right next to Plaka, which is this nice tourist spot with lots of shops, and right next to Syntagma Square. Of course, we're going to explore everything. It was just really central and walkable to everything, and it was a really lively area. So yeah, I really liked the place that we're staying in. One weird thing though is that the bathrooms and the laundry rooms had windows that open up to brick walls. I'm still confused about, so if you do know why, let us know. This is so fancy, especially the living room. I counted 3 chandeliers. That's 1, that's 2, and then 1 in the bathroom. I think every place we're staying in has a different type of like charm. So the other one, we were like literally one of those cave ones. The bathroom looked like a cave. So if you haven't watched our Santorini vlog, we'll link it here because that was amazing.
We'll be right back after this message from our sponsors.
That's right, for no reason other than Talissa loves cats, she decided to video every single cat we saw in our trip to Greece. Comment down below how many cats you think we'll see by the end of our trip. Talissa, cats. We headed off to Plaka, and it's a super aesthetic and cute area, and also to see all the stores.
Pomades and half it. Half is chocolate and then half is the honey and cinnamon. So good.
And all the stores stay open later until around 9 PM, which is awesome. Way better than Sydney, where everything closes around 6 PM. On the hunt for the cat. So going to our must visit place for any country, and that is the supermarket. Let's see if we can find anything that is different. The market's quite small, so there wasn't that much, but we did find some things. And one thing that is really interesting is in a lot of European cities that we visit, they always have these ready-to-go filled croissants. And even in this little market, which is so small, there was a huge section dedicated to those, which is taking up so much space. It also seems like here in Greece, they eat a lot of honey, like, which I did not know, I did not expect. That's it for tonight.
Good morning. Today we're going on a hop-on, hop-off bus to see all the main tourist attractions in Athens.
We did one whole tour of the city. The amazing thing about being in Athens is that at every corner there's an impressive historical building or archaeological site, and it is all inspiring to be here and to be immersed in all this history. Let's see everything, and now we're at the famous Acropolis. Talissa,
Yeah.
is that the line to go
I
up?
don't know, but it looks like it never ends.
We got in. The line wasn't too bad. It moved really quickly, half an hour, but the tickets we got online took like 40 minutes extra. But we're in. That's all that counts. Look at this view and how empty it is. Wait a second. I'm going to show you how it really is. But back to the Acropolis. Acropolis means high point, and you can definitely see the view of all of Athens here. The most famous building is the Parthenon, and the buildings were constructed, or at least started, in the mid-5th century BC. The fact that there is so much left, I think it's really cool. And it's been used for a lot of things. For a time it was used as a sort of Olympic Games, but later on it became a more religious center. Honestly, so impressive being here. Yeah, like seeing it in person, it's really amazing how they could do all of that. There we go. But there is a lot of people, and apparently in June and like to August there's even more, which I can't imagine because it's so crowded. In the morning and later in the afternoon it does get a little bit less crowded, and one thing we did learn in our time in Greece is that every time a cruise ship docks, they really fill up the city. Also, locals did tell us that the end of May or start of June is a great time to visit, and after visiting it ourselves in May, we definitely recommend it. So we're now in the Agora, which is the birthplace of democracy, at least according to the signs. Feel free to fact check me. I guess the city center, it was called like the assembly area, and there was like commerce, politics, but obviously where they also practice elections. There were like also theater performances here, so it was just like a really kind of gathering. And I think now's a great time to share that Talissa had the audacity to show off in front of me and get into these places for half price. And if you have an EU citizenship, you get to go to these archaeological sites for free. And that's if you're 25 or under. This trip really made me feel old. Also, there were a lot of stairs. We didn't show enough. There are a lot of stairs in Greece. Our legs are gonna come back so strong. That little glimpse of the Temple of Zeus because we didn't go in. Since we saw it from above, from the side, from like all these other angles, we were like, we're not gonna pay for that. I'm exhausted right now.
We are back at the hotel after walking around all day. We definitely need a rest and we got gyros. It's gonna be Taz's first time eating gyros. Can you believe it's 8 p.m? and it's still so bright outside? Time to go shopping again.
I did not budget to buy something, but we saw that store which had amazing like jackets. And I got these jeans. Look at that! Jeans are always pricey for some reason, and these are like the same price as a good pair of jeans, but with like cool stuff on it. So I'm like, I think it's a good purchase. Oh, and
my purchase wasn't as big, but I got olive oil lip balm. Not all olive oil, there's a huge ingredient list. Because I guess if it was just olive oil, it would literally be just oil.
Try it, try it.
It doesn't smell like olive oil. Yeah. I think it's just clear. Hopefully.
Ready to see where we're gonna have brunch? Even more magical than I thought. Like, it's so big, and even the people, like the waiters, are wearing costumes, and they change the decorations every so often. So right now it's Alice in Wonderland.
Wait, this is my dream.
I don't even think we can capture. Like, it's every little crevice, everywhere. It's full of decoration. It's incredible. It smells so good, so sweet.
I'm so full now.
Yeah, me too. It's even better than I expected. Wow. Okay. I don't even know where we're going to next. Find out together, I guess. This is a university. Can you imagine studying there? Like, wow, it's so fancy. Just in case we forget where we are, a flag here, flag there, there. The library was closed, but here's a little sneak peek that I got. Now here's a serious tip for you. If you're ever in Greece, make sure that you don't pose or imitate a statue because it's seen as super disrespectful. We learnt that the hard way in the museum. It was really cool to see all these artifacts, but at the same time I felt a little bit weird because these were mostly taken from burials, and the whole point was that they would take it with them to what they believed was the afterlife, and that was dug up for the purpose of putting in the museum. We got a magnet. Can you believe it? This was only 50 cents. Only 50 cents. It went by so quick. Next, we're going on a road trip from Athens to Olympia, Delphi, and back to Athens. And we're ready to go.